Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Family Standards Podcast. My name is James or Wendy.
And I'm Amanda or Mandy Cat. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but if you can, sorry, not sorry. Hoodie is going ape shit over her little spring toys right now. And, yeah, it's too cute to stop her. So if you hear weird shit in the background, it's just the cats. It's always the cats.
And we ate already, and we fed the cats.
So, oh, yeah. So they're not spicy hungry.
Yeah.
They're just spicy energy.
Got a sleeping boy behind me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You can't really see him, but he's there. He's chilling. What's up, guys? How's it going? I don't even know what we talked about last episode.
It was all about XBiz, which feels like forever ago.
Yeah. Man, life has just been busy.
Yeah, it gets that way, though.
It just feels like we can't really catch up. So, yeah, it's been a couple weeks, but we're here. We're happy to be here. And something pretty special just came in the mail, literally 2 days ago. We haven't even opened it yet. We've been waiting to open it just live with you. It's not live, but, you know, with you. So
I'm pretty excited. We saw photos of them already, so
yeah.
Not ours specifically, but we saw photos of what they look like.
Other people, yeah.
Yeah, so.
It was weird because it arrived on our doorstep like super early in the morning and there was no knock or anything. I opened the door and I was like, what the hell is this? And I'll show you in a second, but the box, I thought it was like a sewing machine or something. Like I thought it said like sewing. You'll see. I'll grab it right now. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but we're going to try our best, so.
I mean, this is going to be a lot easier than unboxing our family standard sign. That was a pain in the ass.
True. Okay, if you're watching on YouTube, look at the sign here. It says Society Awards. Okay, well, I didn't see that. It looked like a weird fancy S. And I was like, did somebody give us a sewing machine? I was very confused. And it was like addressed to both James and I was like, that's weird.
No one could give us anything. We don't give our address away.
Yeah.
Maybe one day they'll get a P.O. box. Because I know people talk about that a lot. Maybe when we move and we get our own place, we'll get a P.O. box at the same time. I don't know.
I'm not doing a good job.
It's a pretty big box, though. Like, considering.
Excessive.
At this point, they know what it is, right?
I don't know.
It's pretty big for what they actually are. I mean, I guess it needs to be protected. Well, cats are going to play with that.
So much paper.
Very protected. Wow.
Whoa.
Oh, can you toss me one of those?
What?
Toss me one of those. Some ASMR action.
Wait.
Ice cream truck?
There's a fucking ice cream truck in here? Stop. Hold on. Everything must pause.
You know, it's summertime. It's becoming summer. Next week for us is going to be like almost 40 degrees next week, Celsius.
Oh, it's right in front of our house.
I mean, yeah, it has to be. It's super loud. Oh, you made silence go. What?
I want to go get ice cream.
We don't need ice cream. We have ice cream in the freezer.
But it's not the ice cream truck. We were literally just talking about this.
Yep.
Because, well, we're going to talk about that too, but we were just in Toronto at Jesse Switch's house, and we were talking about the ice cream truck because it was also at her house. And I was like, does it not just make you want to run out into the middle of the road and go get ice cream?
This is good quality bubble wrap. Look, I'm squeezing it.
You can't? What?
I mean, I'm squeezing one at a time. If I, like, ring it, it'll probably go, but...
This is different.
Good bubble wrap.
I can't even pop
I'll try this. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Whoa, has bubble wrap like just made an upgrade throughout these years and we just never knew about it?
Not even
It's not
cool.
popping.
Bubble wrap was cool for popping.
Nothing's popping.
This one's not either. Oh, this one's not either.
Look at that. That's crazy. Well,
It's fake.
Oh yeah, like rubber fruit.
It's like rubber fruit. Fake bubble wrap.
All right. Oh, we both get nice.
Yeah. Oh my god.
think that one's yours?
I don't know.
Well, it's placed left to right, and so.
All right.
Oh, it's heavy.
Heavy. Okay.
You know, this is kind of exciting. I don't think it'll ever happen, but like, this feels like, you know, when like you know those YouTube subscriber plaques where you get like the million or whatever. This kind of feels like it. That'll never happen though. I don't think we're gonna be very successful on YouTube. They don't like us.
Yeah, YouTube. We're not PG. Oop! I just flashed a coochie. I think. Fuck.
That being said, if you're watching on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe. Would really appreciate that.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, Hoodie's already in the paper.
1, 2, 3.
Look
It's way big. I mean, we held it. No, that was a different one. They look different. The ones that we were holding in our hands for the photos at the awards.
Really?
I think so. In the photos, it looked more orange. Like the newer ones, it looked more orange. Those other ones were like more yellow, and I swear they were smaller. But...
I think these are pink. I thought.
Whoa, yeah, this wasn't the same for sure.
Man, this is a fancy box.
Is this a cloth for it? What's this?
Oh, this is mine too.
No way.
We
Lucky.
got the right ones.
That means it's good luck. Okay, it's just their
That's something
card.
Mom would say.
I know. That's why I said it.
Oh, geez.
Certificate of authenticity.
Wow.
Care for
Wait,
your
it's
word.
made from 24 karat gold? What?
Where does it say that?
On the first page of this card.
Oh, I didn't look at that.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Let's sell it.
No. Okay. Well, that's cool.
Wow, babe. This is pretty cool.
This is really cool.
I mean, XBiz feels like forever ago, but like this just... Yeah, this feels really good. I know, too bad you can't see her. Hoodie's in the box.
Hoodie's in the box.
You
on
put the
couch.
box on the table.
And it comes with a little cloth. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
A little polishing cloth? Oh, my
Well,
God.
I guess it was this one, but the color is definitely different.
Oh, this is heavy.
Yeah.
I don't remember it being this heavy.
Oh, wow. This is so... The color is so much cooler. XBiz Award. Presented to...
Mine says Mandy Cat.
Mine says Windy.
And then it says Family Standards.
Clip Creator Do of the Year.
XBiz Creator Awards 2024. Oh my God, these are so fancy. Wow.
That's crazy. This is we talked about. I think we talked about it before. This is my second award ever.
Yeah.
I never had awards growing up. I didn't play any sports or anything.
I never had one this cool. I just had like sports stuff.
New York.
This is
That's
so
their phone number too in the
cool.
bottom.
What?
I think that's their company's phone number at the bottom
It was
too.
like our phone number? What? I was really worried that they were going to like spell something wrong. Everything's right. They actually, Teresa from XBiz, like texted us to double check what we wanted written on our trophies, even though we filled out the forms saying what we wanted. So I thought that was really nice, just to like go above and beyond, just to like make sure that it was right, especially seeing as we were each getting our own and like wanted our names to be like our own names, but then also family standards. We're trying to make it center on the camera. Whoop. There. I don't know.
Obviously, this is gonna be the permanent spot. I was thinking about this earlier today. We'll probably put it in a permanent spot when we build our new set. I think that would make more sense.
Yeah.
I mean, we could keep it here, but I don't know. It kind of feels
A little corny.
gaudy, or I don't know
Okay.
how to say it. But
Yeah.
if we build it within the set in our next set,
Yeah.
and incorporate with lots of other things, I think that would make sense.
Yeah, if we have some cool like display shelves and whatever. That's so exciting. Thanks everybody.
Cool. Do you want to do a quick do you want to do the thumbnail with the awards or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 'Cause I'm like, last episode was talking about XBiz, but
Whatever. I don't care. Wait, my bangs are looking sus.
cool.
I don't know if I liked mine. It's fine.
Just do another one.
Oh, just me?
Yeah.
But that makes it harder.
Why?
I wanted it to be like a cheers, but I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Ta-da! All right.
Super cool. 48 karat of gold right here.
What?
Combined.
Is that how that works?
I don't know. Well, this is 24 karat gold. Is that what you said? 24?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Unless there's numerical values I don't know about carats.
I think that's... I don't know. We're not fancy like that. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Moving along, because we've talked about this a lot now, but that was just really exciting to actually get the damn things in the mail. What else is new? Well, we went camping with Hoodie again this spring, just a couple weeks ago. We've taken her camping before. Technically twice?
Yeah.
Technically twice before. But this was her first one of this year. And yeah, it went really good, I would say.
Yeah, she was really scared, but we first of all, she like threw up a lot getting there.
Oh, okay, she's car sick.
Yeah. We should just like bust up some gravel or whatever.
Yeah, an anti-nausea medication or something. It's almost 10 minutes on the dot in the car. She just instantly pukes. And on the way up, the spot that we went camping was not even an hour away from our house. But yeah, she ended up puking 3 times and once projectile all over my leg. That was fun. And like, we're driving on roads that you can't just pull over wherever you want. So yeah, it was a little messy. But once we got up there, she was scared at first, but she overcomes it quickly, and then her confidence is wild. At first, we had her just like on her harness with a leash, and then eventually we just let her off the leash, and she would just roam around her campsite. She'd stay relatively close. I wouldn't trust like taking her eye off her completely, but she kind of like perimetered her area around our campsite, and then she was just living her dream.
Yeah, once she got familiar, she was really going around for sure, which is cool. You seem more okay with getting. I was nervous putting her off leash, but you seem more confident in it, which made me feel confident in it. But I was really scared to put her off leash right away.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I don't know what she's gonna do. Like, even though her typical fear response is to duck and cower. Like she just goes into the ground and lowers her body as low as she can. She's not a runner. She's not a runner, which is good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really cool to see her off leash. Many times I was like, wow, we're doing it. We have an off leash adventure camping cat. And that was really cool. There's so many critters around. She was going nuts with all of them. It was so cool to see. Yeah. But we saw so many critters. It was wild.
Can you guys hear that?
They can, because we can hear it in our...
It's taunting.
Well, it has to loop back around.
It's so rude. And we don't even live in an area where I would assume that it would come around.
Oh, it comes around.
Really?
Yeah, it comes around.
Huh. I don't even know what I was saying. Oh, yeah. So chipmunks, big time. Chipmunks, squirrels.
A rabbit.
Rabbit, which was super cool.
Different types of birds.
Yeah. Mouse.
One mouse. I didn't get to see the mouse, but she was really enticed with the mouse.
And then deer.
Oh, true. Yeah. And then little gophers.
Oh, and gophers. Yeah. So
Wild.
She was having a heyday. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And she almost got the mouse. That was scary. I didn't think she had it in her, but so we had to keep an eye on her for that. But
yeah, that was our first camping trip in a while, just with just us two, which is really nice.
Yeah, like no other friends, just the two of us.
It was really nice to get away. The lake up there is so pretty and beautiful. It's so still, and we caught some awesome sunsets.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that some of you guys watch our Instagram stories, because yeah, we posted a lot. It's funny because we went up there to get away from social media, but then we wound up doing a lot of, pictures and videos, but like not purposely for work. I don't know how to say that. It's like we were just taking pictures and videos because we wanted to for our own enjoyment. But then, of course, after we're like, well, this is so beautiful. Like, we should still share it. So it winds up being content, even though that wasn't the intent. But it didn't feel like it was content. I don't know if you feel the same.
Oh, no, it makes sense to me. Yeah. But also, like, we do this for work now. I don't feel a way setting up the tripod and putting the camera there.
Yeah.
I think most people would feel a way about it.
Maybe.
We're recording lots of Hoodie, like walking her on the leash and everything. But I don't feel weird about it anymore. So.
Oh my God. Cats be crying, screaming. Yeah, I actually had a couple people, because we we obviously always send out like a DM on our OnlyFans if we're going to be not answering our messages for a day or two. We always tell people, and so we sent out some just like a mass message saying we're gonna go camping and we're gonna be like offline. And I actually had quite a few people be like, "Oh, I'm so excited to see your camping content, and like take lots of like pictures in the woods and stuff." And I was like, "Man, like I get where you're coming from, but I'll do those things like not when I'm actually going camping. Like when I'm going camping, I just want to be enjoying it for what it is." If I want to just go outside and be a hoe outside, like I'm just going to go do that on a random day because I want to. But yeah, I was like, sorry to disappoint. We came back with literally zero content of nudity because we were just having fun. So.
Yeah, we made pizza.
I was just going to say, James made pizza.
We bought a new barbecue.
Yeah.
Stovetop thingy. Made some awesome pizza. Everything tastes better when you're camping. Like everything tastes better when you're camping. And then like making like really cool food and recipes while you're camping is even like top notch.
I see this. That's so him. This is not me at all.
You didn't care because I was like, well, we made pizza dough, and then
I have no part in
everything.
Any of this.
Is we, okay? I say we. We made pizza dough like before camping, and I'm like, oh, we'll make pizza before because like groceries is always a fucking headache. Isn't it the worst headache as an adult, guys? Fucking groceries.
Choosing what to eat.
Sorry,
man.
Groceries.
Ew.
So we made pizza dough thinking we're going to have pizza, but then we ended up having extra food. We didn't even eat the pizza dough. I'm like, should I bring the pizza dough camping? I've always wanted to like try to make pizza. Like ever since I watched an old camping video of another guy making pizza on the fucking fire. Like, that looks so fucking good. So I was like, fuck it, I'll bring it. But she was like, I don't really care. Like, it's up to you. It doesn't really matter to me.
I just don't like effort.
Well, you didn't do anything.
I know exactly.
All you
I
did
was
was
like,
eat. That was the only effort that you had to
make. If
make.
you want to make pizza while we're camping, you can. So I would rather just bring stuff for sandwiches.
So I brought it and we made it, and
he made it.
She was like, "Oh my god, this is so good!" Like you were in love with it. Also, because I made it a little bit differently. Oh, it was just so soft. The texture was so good. We also make cheesy garlic bread with that as well, which is the first time I made that, and that was super good. And then we were playing Yahtzee with that as well. Then that's where all the animals came out. Oh man, nature's so good.
Yeah, I was feeding all the critters. It was cute. We were just like chucking.
I was nervous. Some people were when we posted it online.
Gonna get mad?
Yeah. Oh, you shouldn't be feeding the wildlife. But dude, that's their home. They're living in that campground for a reason.
Yeah.
You know, they could be anywhere else, and they're at that campground.
No one said anything. It's not like feeding like wild animals in a public park.
Yeah. It's different.
Yeah. So it was cute. I felt like Cinderella.
Took lots of photos on the camera. Those photos just came in the other day, which is awesome. We went through those photos. We had a moment of going through those photos. Well, I had a moment, and I was just like, man, I'm getting really emotional. We said since I've been shooting film. Amanda actually brought it up.
Yeah,
we're gonna bring photo albums back. Like, I don't know, our generation as kids, we had photo albums. I have a photo album of me as a kid. You have a photo album of you as a kid. I don't think Gen Zs have any photo albums anymore.
Well, it's all like Facebook.
Everything's
albums
online.
And
Nothing's physical.
That's quite literally the only reason I have Facebook still, is because I have so many photos on there. But like, I'm really tired of Facebook, so I think it'd be nice to just go back to the roots of making photo albums, even if it's like one per year, you know. Or
I think it's fun.
It is fun.
I think it's cool. And yeah, I was looking at the photos that we took for camping, and then just like all of a sudden fast forward till we were like 80 years old and
70.
I don't know, old as fuck. Seeing all the photo albums that we made and all the animals that we've had and all the memories that we shared, and I'm like, oh man, I was getting in my feels there. But really exciting. We already have our photos on the wall because of that too.
Our house is turning very homey rather quickly because of just like photos.
Yeah. it's nice.
It is nice.
It's super nice. So going to keep doing that, and build physical memories. It's gonna be cool to see like a whole shelf of just photo albums, and just to sit there and look past in your pastime. Yeah.
I mean, you already love doing that with your Instagram story
Stories.
highlights with the cats. He'll sit there and
It's the
every
same
like couple
thing.
months you're like, oh my God, just watching all the cat
Because
stories.
every time you do it, it just hits you harder
Yeah.
because it's been more years that passed by, you know?
And there's something extra special, I think, about photo albums. They just seem, I don't know.
Well, I think also because we came in a generation.
Yeah.
Well, this is me. Like, it's the reason why I'm shooting film, because I just like the way film looks, and you agree.
Yeah.
You like the way the film looks. It feels nostalgic.
It does.
It feels really, the graininess makes it feel very like raw and old, and we're just used to seeing that. So yeah, it does feel really, really nice.
I'm excited.
Yeah, 2 more roles that are already good to go, get developed, and I still haven't brought them in yet. That's the only thing.
Yeah, but
It takes a little bit.
it's
but
all part of the process.
yeah, as long as I keep taking photos.
Yeah.
Like the first role from Miami was really brutal because I took I took all those photos, got them developed, wasn't taking any more photos. So I'm waiting there for 10 days just getting it developed.
Oh.
Versus I had multiple roles going. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
think
like
about it.
We're forgetting.
Yeah, I just keep shooting and then I don't
Yeah.
even think about it. So
Plus, yeah, it is really nice to just like take the pressure off of having to do a perfect photo. You take the photo, you can't even look at it until it's developed.
I mean, technically, it's more pressure because you have to make sure it's right.
Yes, but also if it's kind of like a bit of a fuck up, like it's kind of cute at the same time.
That's true. Well,
'Cause
there's
it's
character to it.
The memory is the character, yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas for me, or like most people, I swear, you like take a photo and they're like, oh, I don't really like that one. Take another one. It kind of ruins the moment.
Well, that's the issue with digital photography. Like on the film, I get 36 exposures and that's it. So
Yeah.
I'm picking them wisely versus when we used to do photo shoots with the camera. How many photos I'm taking?
Yeah.
300, 1,000.
I mean, a photo shoot, it's different.
But still, no. But people take photo shoots and they bring their film cameras. It's very different.
That's wild.
Very intentional. But yeah, once I started shooting film, it's just more exciting. It makes me excited about the actual shooting process. When I shoot digital, we're looking through 5 photos of the same fucking photo, but little
Choosing our favorite one
of the 5 photos, but
Yeah.
you're just like your face is tilted a little bit one way. Man, that's so tedious.
It is.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm happy you agree.
I do agree. Obviously, I think for a photo shoot, it might be a little bit different, but I do agree.
I'm telling you right now, once I get my other film camera, we're gonna do photo shoots with that one. It's gonna be fucking amazing.
I am a little nervous. I won't lie, but
I'm excited.
trust the process.
Yep.
Oh my God, are we gonna get a pip?
She's just curious with all the stuff that's on the ground and everything.
Pups.
But yeah, we were just in Toronto, and we were with Jessie Switch, and she has a cat, Hank.
Yeah.
And we were playing with Hank a lot. I mean, every time we're away from home and at other people's places, they have animals. We just love on the animals like they're our own. But I was telling you, once I got back to our cats, I'm like, oh my God, I miss my cats like way more than I usually would. Like, it's funny because like you think all cats are the same, and yes, I live with cats, and obviously all 4 of our cats have different personalities.
She's in frame.
But then you get used to our cats. I don't know. That's how I feel. And then when I experience other people's cats, and then I come back to ours, I'm just like, oh, I love our cats so much. I love their personalities.
Hank is a really good boy, though.
He is. I mean, he's a bit spicy.
But like, you're not supposed to tell them that. That's a secret.
I don't know. In a good way, though. Like, he's good. He's very cuddly. Like, he'll run up to you and like boop you like forcefully and lovingly. He's super cute. But
I'm also notorious for razzing cats, like intentionally getting them spicy, and he was a good sport about all of it. So, giving the cuddles when we needed the cuddles, and giving the spice when I wanted some play. So
yeah, and then she had a dog as well, worm
that I keep for some reason. My brain just wants to call her Mouse.
I don't know why.
It's really
Worm was hard for me at first too.
But Worm suits her.
Oh, well, I was telling you, why is it a dog that has a weird ass name and the cat that has a regular name? Usually,
Why not?
I think on average, cat owners will name their cats more random things versus dogs.
I don't know.
I've never met a dog named Worm.
Well, no, I've never met anyone named Worm.
I mean, someone probably has their fucking cat name. Well, what I'm saying is, like, dogs will have average names usually, most of the time. Even every time we post about our cats, we always get hundreds of comments like, of course, give it a cat owner. Or how did they say this?
Yeah, cat parents choose weird names.
Yeah, cat parents choose weird names.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. I do. But Hank just suits him. I kept calling him Hanky Panky.
Yeah.
And I was like, Jessie, do you call him Hanky Panky? And she's like, no. I'm like, what do you mean? That one just like flowed off my tongue and it stuck. But she's got her own nicknames.
I kept getting their genders mixed up.
Yeah, you
that
did.
took me a while. Hank just seemed more like a feminine, like a cat to me.
You're going to say feminine name.
No,
yeah. Hank is such a feminine name.
Once I got there, I got it. But yeah, it was hard. It was hard for me for a bit.
Oh,
Hi.
he's nuzzling the microphone. Hoodie, could you come be social?
Yeah, we were in Toronto for 5 days. I think.
Well, let me just look at that. So, yeah, I mean, we flew basically overnight on a Wednesday and we arrived Thursday morning. So we had all day Thursday, all day Friday, all day Saturday, all day Sunday. We were supposed to leave Sunday night. And then WestJet had a strike. So we couldn't get home until July 1st. So like Canada Day. We didn't leave her place till like 8:30 p.m., which is crazy. So yeah, I mean, we had a total of 5 full days. And it was great. I mean, we have been friends with Jessie now. I don't even know what the timeline is, but it feels like a long time.
Over a year for sure.
Yeah. It feels like longer than that
over
with how
a year,
much we know each other.
And yet I've only like actually hung with her 3 times.
3?
Mm-hmm. She's come to ours twice. I went to hers once. You've went to hers 3 times total.
She came to ours twice?
Mm-hmm.
Why am I confused? Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Yep.
And then I went, so that was the 4th. That was my 4th time hanging out with her. And that was your 3rd time.
You went to hers twice though. You went to hers 3 times total. I've only went to hers once. Well, you went to Toronto multiple times.
No, I only went once. Am I crazy?
Oh, I thought there was one though that, remember you were saying that there was a trip that you went, but it wasn't a work trip. You were there. You just went there for fun.
It got canceled.
Oh, was that the one that got canceled?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Because the fires.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so yeah, you've been there twice. I've been there once.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry guys. We're figuring out our shit here. Making sure we're not telling lies. But yeah, I mean, it just feels like we've gotten to know each other really, really well. And we had said, like, we didn't plan anything work-wise. We wanted this to be a hangout. And the funny thing is like, Jessie and I are both the exact same. We're such fucking workaholics that we were like, we're gonna work, right? And we were both like, yeah, probably. Like, what are the odds that we hang out for 4 whole days and we don't fuck? Come on. But honestly, we just all ended up enjoying each other's company and like having fun and going out and dancing and going to like some daytime events and going to Pride. And yeah, we just actually had fun as friends. And so we didn't end up working at all, which is kind of crazy. Actually, she filmed a scene for us. And that scene, we're actually really excited about. That's like a full-blown, how would you even call it?
I called it, what did I call it? Kinky workout challenge or something like that.
Okay.
So something like that. Workout challenge, sexy workout challenge, something like that. I don't know. Jessie has a gym in her place, which was awesome because, you know, we've been talking about it for a long time. That and a garage. That's like the 2 things we're talking about lots. Having a garage that we can film in, having a gym that we can film in. We kind of did a gym one, but I don't think it wasn't much of a gym, but we made do with that one.
We tried. It wasn't much of a gym and we didn't have a cameraman, so it was like stationary, which like, it was fine, but you can only do so much, right?
And Jessie had a full-on like power rack, squat rack, everything with plates and all that, which is awesome. So it was like we've been leaning more towards like, I mean, we've always been trying to be more authentic in our OnlyFans, but just talking to the camera more, doing more vlog style,
almost like vlog porn.
Yeah. And I like it, to be honest.
Same.
It's fun.
Takes the pressure off.
Yeah. And
not that there usually is, but if there is any lingering pressure, like it's not there anymore.
I mean, sometimes even when we're just like, even if we're just fucking for fun on camera and posting it, there's still always a conscious effort of like being careful of what you say.
Yeah.
Being where your body is, etc. You're always thinking about that. Having a camera person was really great.
Yeah.
But also just say, yeah, we're literally just being us.
Yeah.
And there's nothing easier than that. And we love working out. Well, sometimes, but we love working out. And lots of people always ask us, like, what's your workout routine? Or they clearly see that we work out and they're very curious about it. So we did like workouts, exercises in this video. Yeah. And I edited it today, and seeing our bodies like naked working out, come on.
Was it good?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's really awesome.
I'm excited.
Yeah, we even did one, not on the video, but I was doing a squat and you recorded me, I think.
Oh, yeah.
We wanted to see if my balls would touch the ground. Because I never tried that before with weight on my back.
We've always said that.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
I go pretty low too, but it doesn't.
Yeah, like he's ass to grass when he squats. But yeah, at the gym, I've always said like, it'd be so interesting to see everybody in this gym naked right now, just to see what people's balls are doing. Balls, tits, everything. I just want to see what gravity is making them do during all these different exercises. And I mean that in not even like a perverted way, just like it'd be comical. It'd be funny.
The balls hang pretty low.
Yeah.
And you're not wearing compression shorts.
Hot and sweaty too. Like,
oh, for sure. Definitely.
They were just gobbling.
Yeah. Well, that was a good video. We did something that you really wanted to do because you saw it on Twitter. Yeah.
I did see it on Twitter. I don't know. And I wish I could say who it was. I thought I knew who it was, but I don't, and I should have saved it, and I didn't. But of course, I was scrolling Twitter, and I saw these two smoking hot chicks riding like spin bikes, and then they are naked, so like the view is just incredible, like ass and then like tiny waist, you know what I mean? And then this guy came in and like fucked them while they were. Well, he's sitting on the spin bike and they're spinning, but they're standing, and like the motion of the spinning is causing them to bounce on the dick. And I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. And then when we got to Jessie's house, she had a spin bike. I'm like, we're doing it. And it turned out right. I haven't seen it.
I think it turned out. The lighting could have been better. We forgot to turn on the camera's light. Forgot about that. But I did a cream pie. Still could see quite a bit come out of there. I was a little bit uncomfortable just because like I was sitting at the edge of the chair. I'm watching back over, and like when I'm coming, I'm like so hunched over because I don't want to fall backwards. I'm like,
well, that's only you're really selling it right now, so it's fine. Just look at me because I know I look hot.
You do.
Thanks. I felt it.
Yeah. Well, it was fun. We did like challenges.
Yeah.
Like if you pass the challenge, you get to
kind of like a game of strip. What is that called when you play basketball?
Oh, horse.
Like a workout version of horse.
Yeah.
The loser has to take clothes off.
Yeah, Amanda got naked really quick.
No shit.
Yeah.
What else did we do that was really cool in that one? Oh, handstand. James did a handstand, and then I sucked you off.
We've been talking about that for a while too.
Yeah. We
weren't sure how it was gonna be.
Not even against a wall. He just did a handstand.
Yeah. When I said that, Jessie's like, you're not gonna use the wall. I'm like, no. She's like, what the fuck? And
then I used the wall, and you picked me up and ate me out.
Yeah.
And I sucked your dick upside down.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see all that. I haven't seen it.
It looked really good on camera. When I lost my balance, I fell on your face. When I watched it back on the actual video, that one didn't look bad, but when we were doing promo stuff, we were trying to take promo pics and promo videos for it. Oh my god, I just destroyed your back. I felt so bad. My pubis area was, not even my pubis, it was my taint. My taint area, because I got your fucking, whether it's your nose or your mouth, right into my taint. It was like hurting for a good 30, 45 minutes after. I mean, I wasn't complaining because I fucked up your whole back sitting on your face. Like you totally scorpioned. Like I felt so bad. We
should fucking insert clip on this video for the YouTube people.
It can't be because we're naked. Oh, we're not naked for that one.
No.
Oh, you're right. We're not naked for that one.
It's bad.
Yeah, it's bad. I didn't even want to watch it back because it hurt. So I'm like, oh man, yeah, looked bad.
We trooped out. It's fine. At least we did the promo stuff the next day. So, like, it's not like we did the promo stuff and then filmed our scene. We filmed our scene and then did all the promo stuff the following day. So, it was fine. We're fine. I wasn't fine initially, but we're fine.
Yeah, that was bad. I felt bad.
Accidents happen when you're goofing around.
And yeah, we had an extra day. So, the room that Jesse had us staying in, I don't know. I just want to. I think of fairies every time. I just think about fairies.
It's a super cute little fairy pixie room.
Yeah, with nice, cute thing, dainty lights with nice foliage. So we did. First we had fun the day before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We were gonna. I don't know. I felt like we were gonna have sex, but then like, I don't know. You wanted to go down on me, and I was just like,
oh, that's how it started.
Yeah, you wanted to go down on me, and I was just like not feeling it. I don't know why. And then I was like, can you just kiss me and finger me? And then I ended up stroking you at the same time, and then
we experimented with that.
Continued doing that, and it was great.
We'll go like I said, I'll follow your pace.
Yeah.
So, which is really nice because whatever she wanted, you're like guiding me with my own penis in a funny, weird way.
Yeah, I would like jerk him as quickly as I would want him to finger me kind of thing.
Yeah. We talked about it afterwards. I was like, did that feel weird for you in any way? In the sense of like, and then I think we came to the same conclusion though. It's like we were fucking each other, but we weren't at the same time. Yeah. Because the tempo was the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it.
It was really good. Yeah. I think I read it afterwards. That is mutual masturbation.
That is.
Yeah, I guess when you're masturbating
side by side,
that's just
yeah.
Side by
people
side
just call it that, but
that's what I was confused. But mutual masturbation is definitely when you
masturbate each other.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. Interesting. Well, we haven't really done just that before.
No, that was our first time for sure.
Like fully all the way through.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was really good. And then when we decided to film, we were like, well, that was really good, and it wasn't on camera, so should we just film?
Yeah. Even after that, you're like, oh, we should have put the camera up. And you say that every single time. And you even say that. I say that every single time.
That just hit my ulnar nerve. That's not funny.
The ulnar nerve is what you call the funny bone, by the way.
And it's super duper not funny. That was like electricity all the way through my fingers. Ow! Yeah, I know. And I do always say that because every time we have really fucking amazing sex, I'm like, shit. Should have been on camera, but it's probably why it was so amazing because it wasn't on camera.
That's what everyone says though. It can't all be on camera.
No,
especially the good ones.
But yeah, we redid it, and I think
it turned out pretty well.
I think it turned out great.
I think it turned out great. We were limited with space and camera and lenses, but I think we got really cool angles of it as well. Looked really good. I was really happy with the way it overall looked. We also used this tiny like bullet vibrator that we actually got as merch in Miami. And you've been using that more. I think it's like this big. It's so small. Mm-hmm. So we're using that guy, and the cum shot on the video was even better than the cum shot we had personally though. We were so taken aback by it. Yeah.
That was wild.
That was wild.
So you're talking about the bullet vibrator because usually I'm a magic wand girly, and I feel like you guys already know that by now. But when we travel, I mean, I brought the magic wand too. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, it's because sometimes when you're doing it, shorts don't. Sometimes when you're doing it together, like the magic wand, even though I have like the mini, it's still like kind of big and bulky. And especially when we're doing certain positions, sometimes I just really feel like it's like in the way. And so I have been using this little bullet vibrator lately. And usually I feel like bullet vibrators aren't good enough for me. This one like packs a good punch.
Even on the lowest setting, it's pretty good.
It's decent.
It has 3, is that 3?
I think so.
3
actually, I think it has some like patterns too, but fuck patterns.
For strength is 3?
I think so.
The only thing that it's lacking is obviously surface area because it's so small.
Yeah.
But strength and vibration, it's there.
Yeah.
And it's you can stick it inside of you too. Yeah. Like you can't do that with a wand. No. So just for other things to do.
It's just a good little everything guy. And so we were using that in the video for me. And then you were like, why don't you use it on me after? And I was like, yeah, for sure.
Which we did do in our personal time as well. But man,
I'm surprised that you had never used vibration
No.
for yourself prior to me. So guys, if you haven't used vibration, or ladies, if you have never used vibration on your man or whoever, if you've never tried it, you it's just as good for the penis.
I mean, it makes sense, right? Like, you use it on your clit.
Why wouldn't you use it on the
head of the
your
penis? Same thing.
So like right on the frenulum
And
area.
but also sometimes higher, sometimes lower.
Yeah.
But in that general area.
Yeah.
It's also just crazy to see a stationary dick.
Yeah.
And then you just...
Yeah, I wasn't doing anything when you came. It was just the vibrator.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah, when we were doing it personally, I needed a little bit of both.
Mm-hmm.
I actually asked you, can you stroke me and use it at the same time?
Mm-hmm.
But that day, for some reason, I'm like, okay, once I felt like I was really close, I'm like, stop stroking me. And then just use the vibrator. And holy shit, I've never come like that.
It looked fake.
Ever.
It was crazy. It was like a full-blown like spray over and over and over. Like 5 massive like...
Streaming though, like streaming cum, not just
like a squirt gun.
Like streams of cum. It was wild.
Literally, as soon as you were done, we were both just like instantly laughing. We're like, "Holy fuck!" It had shot up and over your shoulder. It shot me in the face, and like I wasn't even anywhere near it.
I'm surprised it shot you in the face because it shot over my right shoulder, but you are on my left side.
It was doing all those things.
That's
It was all over the place. So yeah, that was super duper awesome. That one's already posted for free on our page as well, on the Family Standards page, that video. And then you filmed a solo of me in that room too.
True. Yeah.
A solo, but also not a solo. If you know, you know. That one's also posted for free on the Mandy Cat page. Hoodie, you're being really loud. Stop it. I'm gonna snatch her. Oh my god, Sandals was looking so cute. Okay. She's not gonna stay because she's so spicy.
Yeah, super proud of those videos, and they're fucking hot. I think it's so hot. There's something so hot about it. Well, I love a good handy in general, so when visually that looked fucking amazing. And you said it was good too. You said feeling yourself get pleasured by me, but also stroking my cock and seeing my cock.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of just like watching penis.
Me too. I mean, my own.
You're right.
I really like watching my own and then seeing the cum shots. Like
I'm way more turned on like watching my hand on your dick than watching your fingers fuck my pussy.
That's why maybe that's why I love seeing a good handy.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something about it.
Something just beautiful seeing a cock get stroked super, super nicely.
He's like, Dad, watch your language. Do you remember when I giggled a lot that day that we were filming? I giggled and then you were like, what? And I was like, nothing.
No. During that video?
Yeah.
No.
It's because you had repeatedly said cock.
Oh, yeah.
Like
I remember. 3
or 4 times in a row. And I was just like, I don't know why it seems like such a strong, harsh word. Do you see this? She's like tucked her face between her paws. Oh. Psych. She was playing dead. On that note, I would like to bring up something. Nice, yeah, scritch it. Okay. On that note, just talking about that little bullet vibe. I don't even know if I can tell you exactly which vibe that is, unfortunately. It was just one that we got for free at the Expos Awards. But I did post about a strap-on that I really, really like on Instagram. And I had a lot of questions about it. So I just was going to like talk about it a little bit on here because I can't really talk that much on Instagram. Plus I keep getting in trouble on there. So yeah, this is called the Strap You Bodice Corset Style Strap-On Harness. That's a lot of words. But anyway, this is off Pink Cherry. I've owned this one for a very long time and it is my go-to. And I posted about it and literally so many people in the comments were like, that's my favorite one too. Like everybody was agreeing. So first of all, it's super adjustable because it's got like adjustable sides and it has this beautiful corset little adjustable back on it too. And then the nice thing too is it has these little snaps right here so that you can change out the ring, like the base ring how do I explain this little guy, so that you can change out the ring size and fit, like if you have different dongs with different sizes of bases, you can change it out so it can fit whatever one you want. And then also, like, it's leather and it's sexy looking, but it's freaking velvet on the inside. So it's super comfortable to wear. I've never had this one like slip on me during anything, and like, trust me, we've done a lot with this one. And whenever I bring it, like, I can interchangeably let my friends or coworkers or whoever wear it too, and it seems to just like fit everyone because it's so adjustable. So
you have two, right?
I do. I have a different one,
but that one's definitely...
So I have a different one. It's very similar, but it's like a gold, like chrome looking one. And I think it's also from Pink Cherry. And I do really like it. I just like the look of the black so much more.
I agree.
I just feel like it... Sandals. I just feel like it goes with everything. And it's just really hot. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to talk about that because, you know, lots of questions. And yeah, obviously anyone can wear these. Doesn't matter who you are. You can wear it. You can use it on whoever you want. We're all inclusive over here. No judgment, but yeah, it's very nice.
Can we take a quick sandals break? Look at him.
Oh, just a baby bat boy.
Oh, shit.
What?
Shorts?
Was she growling?
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyways, you can get that on Pink Cherry.
Yeah, you can get that on Pink Cherry. And I just found out, so I was sharing it on Instagram because I was all excited about it. And I just found out they have it in fucking pink leather as well.
Oh, damn.
I thought it was only in black, but they have it in pink too. So you can get it on Pink Cherry. Again, it's called the Strap U Bodice Corset Style Strap-On Harness. And yeah, if you use our code FAMILY, you can get the best discount around town.
Yeah, obviously I've never worn a harness. I've put lots of harnesses on you.
Oh, yeah.
Especially during crunch time, during filming sessions, where we're like, get the fucking dong in there quick. And that's always a mess when your hands are all looby and getting in all the right way. Sometimes they're tight. And then getting all the straps tucked in nicely. And I've seen lots of other girls put some on and struggle.
Yep.
And that one always goes on really easily.
Yeah, James is great. He's always the one that gets me all strapped up for people.
Yeah, the girls are always like, I don't know, they're always just like amazed that I'm just like, it's like right in my face. I'm just like putting it on you. I don't care.
I don't care. But yeah, if you want to shop any of the goodies, head on over to pinkcherry.com or .ca. Just use our code FAMILY at checkout. Always got to plug it, guys, because we love them. And we're getting like, I don't even know how to say it. Like, you guys are shopping and you're using our link and we're actually seeing money in our hands, in our bank accounts from it.
It's just nice. We're helping them. You're helping us.
It's really nice. It's not forced.
Yeah, exactly.
This is like, we're only telling you about the stuff that we love.
It's literally a win-win for every party.
Yeah.
Us, Pink Cherry, you guys. Yeah. Everyone's winning.
Yeah. And just so you guys know, we've actually had quite a few other now toy companies reach out through DMs, through email, through Twitter, asking us to promote a product or to partner with them or blah, 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 blah. And we've literally turned down all of them because I'm like, why would I do that? Why would we do that? We work with the one company that we actually purchase from and like. I don't see why just because we're promoting one company, you would like reach out and think that we're going to start promoting something that we've never used. I find that really bizarre. So anyway, I just want you guys to know that because we've turned down many, many, many opportunities because that's just not our jam. We're just not like that. And I just don't see the point.
Also, we really like the social media team at Pink Cherry.
They're so great.
They're so nice. We have video conferences every now and again just talking about stuff, and they're so great. So
there's just genuine love between this collab. Yeah, we just want you guys to know that because sometimes I get this like guilt for like feeling like I'm product pushing, even though knowing that I'm like really not in the grand scheme of things, but also knowing that I'm not pushing anything that I don't genuinely love. But at the same time, I'm like, I can't believe we talk about this every single time we come on here.
Yeah,
and like, I feel bad.
It's stuff that we're using.
I know.
It's stuff that we're using that we enjoy, that we use for work as well. If anything, we're some of the best people to review these things because we use it on a regular basis.
That's true. Anyway, hope you guys don't mind. Let us know if you do or don't. Honestly, I'm open to hearing your opinions about it. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. And it seems to be working for everybody, I think. I don't know. You let us know what you think. I wish they could hear him purr. I can.
He's just so relaxed.
Hold on.
He's been lying like this a lot more often, eh?
Yep.
With his arms up like that. I mean, they definitely missed us after coming back from Toronto.
Cat. Sandals. Oh. Just a bunny. Black cats are so hard to get on camera. Hey, bud. So cute.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely feel attached to them more ever since Toronto. I don't know why. Maybe that just means I just miss them a lot.
Yeah.
Especially Hoodie. Like, Hoodie's more of a brat in my mind. I mean, she is still a brat, but I find it much cuter since being back from Toronto.
You miss her.
Yeah, I definitely miss her.
And you appreciate her quirkiness.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, she's so dog-like. Like,
Yeah.
the more I interact with other cats and come back to her, I'm like, she's actually so dog-like. And I know everyone says Maine Coons are more dog-like.
Yeah. No, she is.
When you take a step back and you're like, what other cat does this?
She's been in our bathtub. So we only use one of our bathtubs. We have two. She's been in the other one nonstop with her spring toy, just like batting it around like it's a fucking hockey rink and just like going ape shit in it.
I mean, she's always loved the bathtub because of the slippery slidiness.
I'm sorry, guys. If you're watching this, my fucking bangs, this little area where it parts and it reveals all my forehead is just like the death of me. Anyway.
Yeah, we have videos of her going just ape shit in the bathtub over nothing. Maybe fall like hairs, playing with hairs that are just floating around. And she's always loved her spring.
Yeah.
And now she's combined the both together, and she can spend hours in the tub by herself, just pushing and the spring around, making it fly.
So today I added a bucket of water into the tub. And so that's been fun. Every time I look in there, her spring is like in and then out and then in and then out. And then today I also shoved socks and sandals into the tub with her at one point, and everybody was very confused. Socks liked it a little bit. Sandals was like, I don't know about this, but yeah, cats in the tub. I also want to tell you guys about my fucking books. Just a little bit. Okay, so I just started reading. I've been talking about wanting to read smut for a long time. I've only finished one book so far, and honestly, that's crazy for me because I don't even remember the last time I read a whole book.
And it's a big book. And
they're big books, yeah. So this is the second one, but the first one was just as big, so I just finished it. And I've already ordered the rest of this whole series now, but it's the A Blood and Ash novel by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I recommend it if you want to read anything. Well, it's not even that sex. It is, but it's not. The first book was slow getting into it, but it's because they have to it's kind of like medieval times, and they just kind of have to get you into it. But damn. And I was actually going to talk to you about this because at first I was like, oh, it's just kind of getting sexy. No, there's like so many plot twists and like interesting things, like actually story-wise that are hot, and then just like the way that they build the character and like the relationships is just really awesome. But yeah, it's also very like sexy. So yeah, there's that one. And then I also, because of TikTok, this is what happens, I swear, and books are not cheap, but everybody was like, oh, you should try reading A Court of Thorns and Roses. Wait, why do they sound the same? No, they're not. A Blood and Ash, A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. So yeah, I don't know. I got this whole fucking series on Amazon. I got all these books on Amazon, actually, except for the first one. Yeah, we'll keep you posted. And if you guys have any awesome books that you think I'd like, send them my way, because I'm obviously going to fly through all these. Because now I'm reading them at the gym. That's how I'm forcing myself to do cardio. Yeah,
it's just, I've been saying it. It's awesome to see you actually, whether you would call it this way or not, but you picked up a new hobby.
Yeah.
And you're enjoying it, and it's so awesome to see. Plus, again, reading is, I wish I had, I've never been a fan of fiction.
Fantasy stuff, yeah.
Is it fiction? That's
I
fiction,
don't know.
right?
I can never remember if fiction's real or non-fiction's real.
Oh,
Because to me, it should be fiction's real and non-fiction is not real. But I think it's the other way around.
because I think fact and fiction.
Fake.
So yeah, that's what I think.
Non.
Either way,
Whatever.
I had a hard time growing up even reading that in general. But sometimes I think it'd be good. I just don't even know where I'd like to start. That's the hardest part for me.
That is the hardest part.
Which is why I always stuck with like self-development books. I feel like I'm reading it. It has a purpose.
Yeah.
It's giving me knowledge.
Right.
Finding a story that I actually enjoy, I would hate to buy a book or pick up a book and then just not like the story. And again, I don't even know what genre I would like. So the fact that you found something that you enjoyed and you're doing it and you're enjoying it, especially like it's replacing watching like videos when you're doing cardio now. Like that's amazing.
Yeah.
I want to take a video about it.
Better.
I thought it was so cute. You're on the stair climb. I'm looking from your back and there's a book in your hand. I'm like, that's so adorable. Like I bet other people looking like, who's this smart ass, hot ass?
Until they realize I'm reading fucking smut.
You're still reading, man.
Yeah, it's interesting because like I haven't been enjoying the gym a lot lately. I've been like really, really not enjoying it. And so, the other day I went and was like, oh, I'm going to do cardio first and read the book and then I'll do my workout. Well, I ended up skipping the workout and doing cardio for a whole hour and getting lost in the book. And so today when I went, I was like, hey, you're going to do your actual workout first and then you're going to finish with cardio. And usually I try to do 20 minutes and I hate it. But because I'm reading the fucking book, I didn't want to put it down. I did more than 20 minutes. So I think that's the way I have to do it. It's going to be like my cardio.
It's a reward system.
Yes.
And I do a lot of things as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy. Hopefully it continues that way and I'll just be flying through books. So if anybody also wants to actually, I can't do that. I really want to do like a book exchange with people because like, I don't know, what am I supposed to do with these things? They're like $25 a pop.
Well, keep them on the bookshelf.
Stupid.
Eventually.
Oh man.
With all of our photo albums.
There's book talk on TikTok where people have like so many books and they like showcase them and they're like, you know how much money is on this wall? Like, I don't really want to become one of those girls because I know that I will.
I think it's fine. I think we get appropriate bookshelves and it becomes like decor.
When we have a mansion.
Yeah.
We'll see. Okay. We're going to answer some Q&As.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else you want to add?
Nope.
Great. We're going to try to get through some Q&As. We have a backup of some emails. So I think I was going to go through those first. And then we can go back to Instagram.
And Facebook.
Oh, you'll have to do the Facebook.
That's fine.
Okay. So we gave out our email to you guys to like email us either questions or topics or stories, whatever, to talk about on the podcast. We also have our email like on our website for this. Some of these I might just read them and like have no comment. Some of them I like kind of like skim read and I was like, I don't even know if we are like capable of touching on, you know what I mean? So you don't know what I mean, but you might know what I mean once I start. So hello, I've been following you for some time now. Are you guys Canadian? So if you, that right there, I've been following you guys for some time now. Are you guys Canadian? Those two things like clash. I don't even understand how those two things go together. Anyway, I'm a paraplegic from nipples down, looking to get into the industry. Any help would be appreciated. I love you both. See, I don't know how I can even touch on that.
First of all, I'm like male or female. I am going to make
the name is a masculine name.
Masculine name. Okay, so if you are a male, I'm like, well, is it still functioning?
So I don't even think it's appropriate to ask that question.
But if it's from the nipples down.
Paraplegic is an impairment in motor or sensory function of the lower extremities, usually caused by spinal cord injury or congenital condition that affects neural elements of the spinal canal. So, but I thought it was like, can they have any movement? We don't know.
I don't know. Well, I'm assuming they can't move their legs.
Right. And the thing in the email says from nipples down.
Nipples down.
So I'm going to like take away the whole paraplegic thing anyway for like what I want to say. Because if we got this email and all it said was, I've been following you for some time now. Are you Canadian? I'm looking to get into the industry. Any help would be appreciated. I would literally be like, fuck off. Okay,
yeah, you
like
would.
straight up, I would say fuck off, because first of all, if you've been following us for some time now, you wouldn't be asking for a Canadian, first of all. Second of all, you also wouldn't be asking how to get into the industry, because we've literally talked about this so many times.
Mm-hmm.
So we're only being kind because now we feel bad that somebody just said they're paraplegic, which like we shouldn't feel bad.
Whether that's
It's
being
just-
kind or that just adds to the dynamic a little bit, because now I have questions.
Right. We have questions, but I still don't have any advice.
No, exactly. That's exactly it. It will be the same advice that we give everyone. Start.
I don't have advice. Yeah, right.
Do stuff. Take action.
Right. We just have questions because we're like, well, obviously being in the industry requires your genitals to be functioning. And now we're curious if their genitals function, which is not even our business to ask.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a male, there is that one girl that you've probably seen on Twitter. She's in a wheelchair. She's in a wheelchair.
I don't know if I've seen
tattoos, blonde. She's hot. She's making around. She's in the industry as well. But again, who knows what she does exactly?
And it is different for male versus female, depending.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. In general, this question, I'm so tired of answering it that I'm just like,
we're so tired of answering that we made a whole video.
I know.
But there's a whole podcast episode about starting.
Like tips and tricks on how to get started. Literally made a list.
Yep.
So also that, like, it's just like my annoyance can't be hidden anymore by these questions. So anyway, I don't want to come across like an asshole, but that's just how I would reply to an email like that. So sorry, not sorry. Okay, this is another thing. So somebody commented on Instagram on one of our posts saying that they had DM'd us and to please reply. And so we looked through our DMs and there was no DM. And so I had replied saying, like, we don't have a DM from you. So sorry. And so then this person emailed us a screenshot of the DM that they sent us. Mind you, at the bottom, it does say this account can't receive messages from you because they don't allow message requests from everyone, because we don't accept message requests unless we're following somebody, because we just can't keep up with it. And we've also made it pretty clear that if you wanted to contact us about the podcast, that we have the email. It just makes it one step harder so that people can't send the bullshit. You know what I mean? So anyway, apparently it wasn't one step hard enough, because then he emailed us a screenshot of the message that they tried to send on Instagram. And it says, I've said this on Twitter, I think, but I would love to go on a snowboarding trip with you guys in the most platonic way possible. Seems like it would just be a great time. Day trip, weekend, week, doesn't matter. I'd jump through any hoop you needed to make you guys feel safe. I'm serious. So, I'm reading this out loud not to embarrass this person, because that's definitely not the intention, but I'm reading this out loud because I really just like want to like bring awareness to the whole parasocial relationship thing, because it's like really unhealthy. It's really unhealthy and it's not safe. I don't know what we were supposed to reply to that. So I basically just said, like, I kindly declined, and they were really understanding. The message after was like, okay, understandable, like, thanks for the reply, you guys are awesome. So like it ended really, really well. But like I just wanted to bring awareness to this kind of thing, because this isn't the only person. Like we and I'm not trying to be rude when I say this, but there's like an interesting fine line between being a fan and then like becoming obsessed. And I don't want anyone to be obsessed with us. That's just not healthy. I don't want anyone thinking that like we're your best friends forever when we've literally never met you. It's so bizarre. I've never been on the other side and felt that way about somebody. But like just the way that some people like interact with us or comment on every single thing or engage on every single thing. And don't get me wrong, we love people who like are commenting and engaging. But what I'm talking about specifically is the people that like their comments are quite extreme. You can tell by their choice of words that they're like heavily involved with everything we do, to the point of it being obsessive. And I don't know what to say to these people. I don't know if I should block them for their own well-being, or if I should just leave it alone, if I should just pretend it's not happening, if I should reply to them, because then what if it makes it worse? Like, I actually don't know how to deal with these kind of situations. I don't want to be an asshole. I love the support, but I also like don't want to show these people that it's okay when it's not. Like, it's not healthy for you to feel that way towards us. And I don't want you to be obsessed with us. It's not good for you. I would never reach out to somebody that I've never met before and ask to go on a snowboarding week trip with them. That's bizarre to me. And I'm not trying to be rude. I just don't get it. You're not being rude. I just really, truly don't get it.
So on one side, it's like we're very flattered that we have created a safe enough space for people to feel a connection with us, to feel like they can be themselves, to feel like they can reach out and say all these things to us. And that's very nice. That's very flattering. But on the other,
he's such a nicer person than me.
But on the other side of it, but like you, I've never done that before. I connect with people in the real world.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I've built relationships with people solely online, and we won't ever be in that position because we are just on the opposite side. So yeah, there's like two sides to it. Like, we love your support, but it is a little bit bizarre. And like, yeah, you use the word obsessed. Even when people comment, and I know some people don't really mean this, it's just like a saying, but when people comment, I'm literally obsessed with you.
Yeah, I'm like, literally in love with you.
Yeah, like, whoa, like, sure, like, if you're just saying it as like a saying, cool. But if you truly mean those feelings, that's a lot. Like, we don't know who you are. And we talked about this on the podcast before, briefly, it feels like years ago at this point. Like, we don't know who you are, and you really feel like you know us because we lay it out on there on the line. Like, we just put it all out there. So I can kind of get it because of that, but we don't know who you are. Mm-hmm. And some people that are, whether you want to call it, that are really obsessed with us, like, they'll comment on everything. At this point, we just don't comment back. We don't. Sometimes we'll comment like, thank you, but like, lots of the times when they're spamming us with love, essentially, oh man, we just let it slide. The only thing I can hope for is that you're not using us and your friendship that you think that we have as a replacement to real connections that you have in the real world. Mm-hmm. That's the one thing I hope you're not doing. Mm-hmm. Like, if you're doing this and you're messaging us constantly, but you're loved by people in the real world, you have family and friends that love you, that makes me feel a little better, I guess. But that's the word. If you're using us as a supplement to build connections and to feel that connection, unfortunately, that's not very healthy.
No.
And there's no other way to put that, really.
Yeah.
So it is bizarre being on that end.
It's tricky talking about this because we don't want to come across ungrateful for the connections.
And we're not. I don't think we are. But we have to be really descriptive in this because I feel like if you aren't in our shoes, you won't understand, because we only have these conversations about parasocial relationships with people that are content creators.
Yeah.
We're the only ones really having this discussion because we're aware of it and we're in it. Mm-hmm. And the only times you're in it and you're not a content creator is if you're on the other side of it.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Yeah.
There's definitely been like, and for me, like, I don't build attachment to people very easily. And I also don't claim many people as being like actual friends. Like, I'm very like isolated intentionally in a lot of ways. And so when I see comments of people being like, oh, like, Mandy, you're literally like, you're my soulmate, or like, you're my favorite person in this whole world, like, you're everything to me, or like, you're my best friend, like, we should actually be best friends, like, let's hang out. Like, I just like, I have to retract because I get spooked by it real easily because I'm like, I don't know where this is coming from.
I would just hope they would understand. Like, if there's someone like that and they're listening to this, I would just hope that they'd understand.
Yeah.
Because there's definitely like levels to it. Lots of people comment being like, I would love to just sit down and have a conversation with you guys.
That's different.
That's cool. Yeah. That feels very normal. Like,
Yeah.
We sit,
Unless you're commenting that on every single thing we post.
exactly. We meet people in the real world that like us, and we have conversations with them. We do converse with people. So that feels normal, but there's definitely, again, boundaries and lines to it.
Yeah.
So.
Actually, I've had, when we were in Toronto, there was 1 or 2 people, I think, that like just like casually had conversation, and then we're like, oh, by the way, like I'm a fan of your guys' work or your podcast. That's my favorite. I love that when people are just like super chill and we're having a normal conversation and like building that relationship, and then they say it. Like, it's not the first thing you come to me with. It's really nice.
And even if it's not, even if you are fangirling or whatever you want to say, but you just treat us like people.
Just treat us like people.
There is a difference in that, and we feel it.
Yep. Even when I was at the girls' weekend that one time, I was just having conversation, and then one of the girls was like, oh, by the way, like, I love your guys' podcast.
That's cool.
That was so nice.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But anyway, that's a hard conversation that just had to be had. Some of the emails, I was just like, oof, we're going to have to address this a little bit because it just goes a little bit too far, in my opinion. That one, I thought, went a little bit too far. Super respect that he was like, I think he was nice about it after, was good about, you know, the decline, but it also just feels, I don't want to be put in the place to have to constantly decline people like that. It's tricky. Okay. There's another email. Hi, I just wanted to start by saying how much I love you both and love watching your videos. It's crazy how beautiful you both are too. That's sweet. Thank you. Okay, I've stopped fangirling now. Laughing emoji. I'm just wondering if you can recommend any products or tips to help with gag reflex. Oh.
We got asked this before, I think.
Gag reflex?
Yeah, we did.
I read one, I learned one recently. Apparently, is if you squeeze your thumb
Okay.
down in between your hand, like in the fist,
Just like distracts you or something.
it's supposed to decrease your gag reflex.
I'll try that.
I haven't tried it yet.
I don't know. I feel like gag reflex could be something that you can train potentially, but some people are just better off than others. But kind of like practicing opening your throat and not letting it hit the back of your throat as much. I think that's the only thing you can really do. So practice makes perfect.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't have that bad of a gag reflex, but it also depends on what we're talking about.
Or some numbing sprays.
Yeah.
You can try some numbing sprays in the back of your throat, and that might help. I think one Kitty, that's the reason why she uses that, because that helps her. Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could tell you more than that, but I don't usually have that big of a problem. But I also have a very tiny uvula and a big wide open throat, so I just got blessed. Just kidding, I got rid of my tonsils and adenoids, so I have lots of space. Okay, another one. Hi guys, my name is Ashley. I've been watching your podcast and you both look genuinely... Oh my god, I have to start over. I might have to get you to read this one. Hi guys, my name is Ashley. I've been watching your podcast and you both genuinely look happy and confident in your relationship. I strive for that. I never used to be a jealous person until I was cheated on when I was 16 and the guy was 19, and I had lost my virginity to him, but he ruined me. I am now about to be 24 and I'm getting married on August 10th with the man of my dreams, but I'm fighting with myself because I constantly feel like I'm not enough and that he could just find someone better. First of all, congratulations. I've become super insecure with myself and I get jealous fairly easily. If he stares at another woman, I feel threatened or something, and I hate that because I know he would never hurt me and it's my mind playing tricks on me and I don't know how to go about it. I love watching you both so carefree and easygoing, and I want that relationship with my fiance. I guess I'm just scared. Please reach back out to me. I would love both of your inputs.
That sucks. I mean, a good thing is that you said you weren't jealous before until you were cheated on. So you are definitely capable of getting there again. Are you talking to each other? Are you communicating these things to him? Because really, if you, like you said, if you know that's only in your head that's creating these insecurities, well, he's your fiance, soon to be husband. Get reassurance from him. If you're feeling insecure and if you're feeling these feelings, then ask him and talk to him, and hopefully he can validate your guys' love, because that's the only thing that's going to help, really. If you're not talking about it, you're only going to be in your head about it, and it's only going to make things worse.
That's true. Also, you were 16. You're now about to be 24. It's like almost 8 years later. Also, you were 16 and your guy back then was 19. That's only a 3-year age gap, but at that age, I feel like it kind of is a big age gap, you know what I mean? And obviously at 24, even if you had a 3-year age gap now, like it's just not the same as like in those teenage years. Mentally, there's so much maturing. So I don't really think that, you know, and I'm sorry that that happened to you at that age. And obviously that's such a like imprintable age, but I don't really think that it's fair to your partner or yourself to bring what happened in that relationship into your relationship now.
Yeah, the hardest thing is, though, she's not trying to, unfortunately. It's just coming out, right? It's just her innate feelings. And I have to say, if you followed the podcast before, I've been cheated on twice in my past relationships, and Amanda was the partner to help me break out of my insecurities of being jealous or being worried. If, like you said, when he has a wandering eye, you feel threatened.
Right.
I had those exact feelings. And you know what Amanda did? She wrote in her vows multiple times that I have nothing to worry about, essentially. And that's what saved me. That's what made me carefree finally. Because before Amanda, I would be nervous all the time. If I was with her, if I wasn't with my partner, the thoughts in my head were always bad, which is why I'm telling you, you need to talk to him. You need to have him reassure you. You know, you said that he's the love of your life. He's the man of your dreams. So I don't take this engagement lightly. I'm assuming you guys love each other very deeply. So asking him to reassure you isn't a big deal. And if you are going to be married soon, you should trust in him that you guys are for real and legit, that nothing bad is going to happen from it. That's what a marriage is.
That's true.
So I think you just need to, as hard as it is to try to throw your feelings from the past away, but ask in your partner to help you. They're there for a reason.
Yeah, I agree. Also, just like totally different, but everyone has wandering eyes. Humans are just fun to look at. Humans are beautiful. I catch myself staring at people all the time. Like, not hardcore, but I'll be like, oh shit, I should stop looking at them. Just because people are intriguing. People are different. They're fun to look at, whether they're like, you know, textbook beautiful or just interesting looking. And so I don't know about you, but like if you also have that where you look at people, like think about how you think when you're looking at other people. Like what are the thoughts that are going through your mind? Because typically when you're looking at somebody, it's not like you're like, wow, I want to see them naked. I want to jump their bones.
I want to leave my partner for them. No, you can appreciate
I wonder
people.
if they can fuck me better. Like that's
exactly. That's not going in your head. When we were in Toronto and out in events and stuff, there were so many gorgeous people around, so many beautiful lesbian couples.
Yeah.
And I kept saying like, God, they're gorgeous.
Yeah.
You know, they're lesbian. Nothing's going to happen between me and them.
Right.
But they're gorgeous people. And then I'll tell Amanda, and we'd reiterate, man, there's just so many beautiful people around.
So this is my second part of this.
Okay.
Is James and I are like really good at like when either of us have a wandering eye, whatever it is, if we're stricken by a human that we're looking at, we don't really keep it to ourselves anymore. Like it's kind of a conversation that we have. Obviously not like right in front of their face where they can tell, but like, you know, James will be like, oh, did you see that person? And I'll be like, oh my God. Yeah. Like they were so beautiful. It's just
very normal.
It is super normal.
It's become normal, you know?
And it doesn't mean that because we're admiring somebody else that we don't find each other attractive, or we find, you know, just because I'm admiring somebody of a totally different look doesn't mean I don't love James's look. It's just that you can think people are pretty and cool.
Yeah,
so.
I know it's easy for us to say because we literally like have sex with other people. And sometimes these other people are very pretty or gorgeous or beautiful or handsome. And we were able to separate that. So maybe
we were doing this before we were sleeping with other people. We were always kind of like this, like nudging each other, like look.
I'd say we also have similar tastes, which is probably the reason why taste in women and looks or whatever,
right?
Which is probably the reason why we are so vocal about it. And we're usually on the same page too. When we see a hot girl go by, we both like
Or even just a guy in his cool fashion. Like, we'll both be like, whoa.
Or that one couple in front of us walking around, was like, that couple, they look good together. Like, their clothes, their colors look really good together.
Exactly.
Just appreciating other people. I'd say if you want a place to start with movies and stuff.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Just like if you're watching a movie, be like, that guy's handsome. Are you guys going to fuck him? And if your partner's like feeling away about it, maybe there's something that needs to be discussed. Yeah. But like, start with movies, start with TV shows. Like, there's literally no harm done.
Yeah. Also, just working on your own confidence too, of course.
Yeah, that's always a big one. But when people ask us that question, people ask a lot, like, how do you build your self-esteem? Man, I don't think there's literally a criteria or like a step-by-step to how to build your self-esteem, how to build self-confidence. I don't even know the answer. I can tell you my answer of how it became that way, but that's a whole different story. I really don't know what it is. How do you care less about what other people think of you and be confident in yourself?
You just have to love yourself.
Yeah, you just have to love yourself.
And if you don't love yourself right now, why don't you change that and make yourself a version of you that you love? Yeah. That's how I think it is.
You're right. That is the answer, truly. That is truly the answer.
That's where confidence comes from. I didn't like something about myself. I changed it. Now I like it.
And I was just a shy boy. Like, I was always very shy growing up. And I guess just experiencing life helped me.
Oh, yeah.
Experiencing life and putting myself in uncomfortable situations to become comfortable. I'd say for me, that was really big.
Oh, we're going to have a hoodie join us. Well, yeah. Anyway, hopefully that helps.
Good luck. Good luck on your wedding. Hopefully everything goes well. It's going to be stressful times for sure, but hopefully you guys stare each other deeply in the eyes and all your insecurities go away.
Feel free to send in updates if there's any updates post-wedding or whatever. Would love getting updates. Okay. Can she not get in? Hoodie baby.
Silly girl.
You want to go in there? You're pulling our curtains. Sweetheart, hey, turn around. You're wrecking. Oh my God. Turn around.
Just let her do her thing. It's fine.
Fuck.
It's making it worse. Just let her do her thing. Oh, God.
Jesus Christ. Cats. Okay. I have had extensive back pain, a surgery included, for years, since I was 11 years old and being 23 years old currently. My question is, what are the most supportive positionings for specifically the back and even legs, as mine can lock up and require me to literally stop midway and get up entirely to relax until it stops. I've spoken to doctors, but it can only get so far professionally speaking. A general idea would help and be nice if you have that to offer. Love you guys and will always continue to watch.
I thought is it the same person? I thought you, on an episode a while ago, someone asked something about pain and you went off about it. But did you not do that? Or maybe it was us reading this personally?
Well, this was sent on April 25th.
Okay, so maybe it was. I don't remember. I don't know.
I don't remember either.
Huh, it's okay.
So, see, these are the kind of questions like I want to so badly be able to answer and give advice, but like, I don't know how I would know the answer unless I like do research.
So I know the answer.
Do you?
Well, yes, but I also was a massage therapist for 5 years and took continuing education courses specifically on pain. And I strongly believe in this. So obviously, like with a brief description, I can't really get too much from it. But if anyone was in any sorts of pain, this would be like my go-to thing.
Like position for sex.
No, was he specifying on sex or just comfortable positions?
So they didn't say sex. I also don't know gender at all here, but they're saying mine can lock up and require me to literally stop midway. I'm assuming they're talking about sex.
Okay. I wasn't sure if he was bending forward and then he had to stop midway because it would lock up. But I guess either way, that make both. It makes sense.
Most supportive positioning for specifically the back and even legs.
Yeah.
as mine can lock up and require me to literally stop midway and get up entirely to relax until it stops. And then they're saying I've spoken to doctors, but they can only say so far because professional.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, without making this super long or something like that, but I'd obviously have a couple questions first. But like, have you had previous injury? Obviously, previous injury makes you predisposed to things, but the body is an amazing thing. The body will heal. The body is really adaptive to healing. The bad thing is, when people have chronic pain, the receptors of that area gets increased, and just because the tissues have healed, you will still feel pain in the area. So then the biggest thing is how do you decrease those receptors from firing pain all the time? Because technically the tissues are healed. You should be able to move freely. And the biggest thing is just movement and working that body. If you don't use it, you will lose it. And that is true with everything. So you got injured. I don't know if you got injured or not, but you're obviously very stiff and you go into spasm. Your
body sounds like extensive back pain, surgery included.
See, that's a big one then.
Since they were 11.
Oh man. So yeah, I mean, surgery is a big thing. Like, people think surgery is the end all be all, but like, surgery can create more scar tissue and more problems. But surgery back in the day, especially, people didn't care as much, in my opinion.
Well, they're 23 now.
Okay, but still, at 11 years old, you're a growing kid at that point, getting surgery done. Like, that's huge. My biggest thing again is movement. So if it's your back, and if you're talking about sex specifically, I would just ixnay that for now. If just do positions where you don't have to do very much. That's my best tip of advice. But I would say just get into practicing moving your body again, because obviously there's a disconnect, and obviously you have really sensitive, hypersensitive areas in your back. So say if it's flexion, bending forward, if that's causing you pain, well, unfortunately you're going to have to practice that movement, and you're going to feel uncomfortable, but you shouldn't feel any pain. Now, if you're saying that you can't even do that at all, there are obviously ways that you can do it assisted, whether you're holding on to something, whether you're bending from your legs down instead of your upper body. There's just different ways to do it. And a big example is this, like, say you're bending forward and you hurt your back bending forward. Well, then your brain gets tricked into be like, oh, when I bend forward, I'm going to hurt my back. Or when I bend forward, I should be really scared. But sometimes doing the same movement in a different manner tricks your brain and helps you go through that movement. So for example, on like, I don't know what it's called, but it's at the gym where you hang, like you're resting your stomach on the platform and then you lift your legs up behind you. It's kind of the same movement, but you're moving your lower body instead. That's just an example, but I'm just trying to say there's obviously lots of different ways you can do movements without actually triggering your body. This is a whole thing. We can go deep on it, but the biggest thing is just move your body. It's going to feel uncomfortable, but you shouldn't push into pain, and slowly work into it a little bit more so that the receptors of that area become less inflamed and less strong. And in time, it will help. So that's the best thing I can do. And that's with any part of the body, any injury, any pain. Wow, I can finally move. Sanos is off of me.
I'm Googling this really quickly, but like, I'm sure that this person's also Googled.
Yeah, probably. Especially if they seek professional help. I don't know, man. I had chronic back pain for a long time too, and I was seeking chiro, physio, massage, and nothing was helping. And I got really like at a low place in my life because I was only 23 as well, with major pain. It just didn't go away until I started learning about the muscles and learning about things and taking it in my own hands and realizing that we're much more powerful or adaptive than we think. And yeah, the professionals help, but it really requires your mental capability of doing so.
Also, obviously I don't have a whole lot more to add, but there's like fun like sex pillow furniture stuff that like looks nice, feels nice, and is like literally meant to be more supportive in the bedroom. I don't think, I mean, some of the big ones are like kind of expensive, but they're like an investment and they're nice. And like, I've seen a lot of like, you know, middle-aged women speak highly of them because they're like, I literally can't do the things that I used to be able to do. So I don't really think age has a factor, but if your body is being like limited, then yeah, there's pillows literally designed to try to make things more comfortable without being like sad, you know? They're sexy, fun, like velvety sex pillows.
And hopefully you find a partner where you can be more of a pillow prince or pillow princess. that they're more okay with that while you're getting your body back into shape.
Yeah. Google quickly said that quadrupt, which is apparently just another name for doggy style, is apparently the best position for back pain.
That makes sense because it's neutral. Yeah, it's neutral.
So, or just find a partner that likes to hit it from the back.
Yeah.
Don't twerk on it though. Twerking probably not good.
Just one last thing I want to add. If you are trying to get your body in better shape and you are training and working it out, if you're working it out and the next day you feel more pain, that's just your body telling you that you went too hard. So then let that recover for a little bit. Yes, that means rest, but then you want to get back into moving again, and then figuring out where that right sweet spot is for you, where you're working it enough to push your boundaries of range of motion and pain, but not too much where it's flaring you up. And there's a sweet spot for everybody, and just keep slowly progressing that more and more.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Good job, honey. Oh no, another one. Hi, I was wondering if you guys had any advice for someone starting out on OnlyFans. How do you balance posting on OnlyFans, Twitter, Instagram, etc., while also making sure you have enough content to upload that's quality? I started my OnlyFans recently and would love some advice. Sincerely, H. Okay, so I was about to come for you with that first sentence, but already started. That's and it's
true.
Just asking how we balance posting on social media and having enough content. That I will fucking answer.
Yeah, but first of all, go to our YouTube or podcast, wherever you listen. How do you start? That's literally the title of the episode. How do you start? And we go on great detail on how to start and all the things that are related to OnlyFans. Yeah.
But we didn't really go into like how do we balance posting on everything.
I mean, that's something we still struggle with.
We're struggling all the time.
I think every content creator struggles with that. And we're a two-man team. Some people are solo dolo, so I get that can be tougher, but it's a struggle. It really is a struggle.
Yep. We're going to talk more about this on the next episode, but James and I have actually started going back to sorry, I'm flicking cat hair literally everywhere because I
have shorties now.
I know.
Cute.
How cute is that? And she's in frame. James and I have actually started going to couples therapy again, and not because there's anything wrong, because we actually just want to go back to couples therapy. And how nice is that? Because we're actually getting like, I don't know, she's giving us like really good homework and like things to do and to work on and books to read and
things to implement. It's been hard implementing it because life's been so busy.
Yeah.
Like just traveling and everything, but a lot of good, exciting things. I wouldn't say eye-opening things, but a lot of us both bringing our feelings more to the table and hopefully working to create a better solution.
One of the things that we are really trying to like, we're still really struggling with and trying to do better at is like just balance between marriage versus work companions. You know what I mean? It's so hard. So we are trying to be more just like better with that in our time management so we can be more efficient with work so we can have more time not working together. And so yeah, we actually have started. We haven't been able to get into the full swing of things, but we've typed out like on the computer like basically like daily tasks, weekly tasks, monthly tasks that we have to get done like for work. And like just laying it out is actually really helpful. And we've been, for the past 2 days now, we've been getting up in the morning and like writing a list of things that we need to get done for the day. And I think we're accomplishing a lot more that way.
I agree.
So far.
I'm happy that we're doing it because again, I think we've been wanting this for a while.
Yeah.
And we just, for some reason, we talk about it lots, but we never implement things. That's our biggest issue. We talk about things lots, forget about it, never implement it. So now that we're actually implementing it, I feel like, yeah, we are more productive for sure. It's just also a very busy time in our lives right now, especially in preparation for this month. So it's just like it's hard to feel like we're getting ahead when I feel like we're really behind.
We just don't have normalcy. We're home and then we're not home, and then it gets everything all fucked up again. But
I know. And then yeah, so that's what Amanda said. Maybe make a list of things that you need to do in order to get your brain in a good routine in your head. Yeah. I also think you have to. You also have to create your standard of the quality of content that you want to post and what type of stuff that you're posting for promo and all the social media. Like, what are you okay with? You know, what do you need? Because it's impossible to do everything amazing. So find what that is for you.
Yeah. if I were to like try to break it down, I would say like once a week, film something for OnlyFans or whatever. Once a week or twice a week for us, because we have two different pages. Film spicy stuff. Along with that, you should be able to also do promotional photos, Instagram friendly and not Instagram friendly, and then also a Twitter promo, same thing. So all in that is like do that really quickly, boom boom boom, and then like one day focus on just filming like TikToks, reels. And what I usually do is when I'm scrolling and I see something I like or an idea, I will just like send it to myself on TikTok or on Instagram. And then that way, when I want to go make stuff, I have like my chat with myself filled of like content ideas. And then, yeah, that's basically it. And then give yourself the rest. Like you shouldn't be getting ready and filming multiple times a week. I don't think, because a lot of the work comes from like editing, posting, scheduling. So there's quite a few days that you should just be able to like chill in your PJs and sit on your computer and get shit done.
Yeah. So I'd say, yeah, find a weekly schedule that works for you and build a workflow. Yeah. Build a workflow that works for you. And we're always adjusting ours. Mm-hmm. Seeing how many, what's the phrase? How many stones we can turn? How many eggs in about? Like how many things we can do at one time? 2 birds with 1 stone. Yeah.
So like how many birds with 1 stone?
Sure.
I don't know.
But like even when I edit videos and it's like, okay, well we edit the video and then we could take screen grabs from the videos. Or now we're making GIFs for the videos. We to technically do all those 3 at the same time. And then that's all promotional stuff for it.
Exactly.
But we get really behind on things and things get kind of sloppy. So again, we're always working on it too. Find a workflow that works for you. Mm-hmm. And I think that'll be the best thing.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. End of the emails. Do we want to just save the Instagram ones for the next day?
That's how I'm feeling.
We're also really trying to get back on we've been waking up early for the gym. We're trying to go to bed early, but we're not. And so we've been going to bed at midnight and still waking up at 5:30. It's just not a good routine.
Man, this morning was such a struggle working out. I've never been so exhausted at the gym.
I went back to bed.
As soon as my pre-workout started drifting, I'm like, I can barely function right now.
I can't believe you didn't nap today.
I didn't nap today.
I'm impressed.
I'm feeling kind of tired right now, which is really good.
Which is really good. It's only
9:13, which is not that bad at all.
In my head, I was saying if we can start getting into bed at 10, even if that's like half an hour of wind down, that's great.
Yeah, I agree.
So, yeah.
If I can function off of 5 to 6 hours of sleep, dude.
Women need more sleep, apparently.
Well, I think people. Well, they say 7 to 8 is average, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Women definitely need to eat.
Anyways, thanks for those emails, guys. I mean, some they were kind of all over the place.
They were.
In regards of emotions behind them.
True.
But we did get lots of questions on all of our platforms, and we did want to get into that. But this is a long episode, and again, we're trying not to make the episodes of the podcast long again because we're talking about workflow.
I know.
We found that episodes over 2 hours long, so we just sit down and edit the whole thing, and that takes time as well.
It's hard on us.
It's hard. So we're trying to make it an hour and a half tops.
Yeah.
So that the workflow is a little bit better in the editing. Mm-hmm. But hopefully you guys understand. But we will answer your questions in the next episode.
Yeah, because we're gonna have to do one more for sure on time here because we got some stuff we're gonna be away for again. So yeah, we will go through and answer. We did some like question boxes on Facebook and Instagram, so we'll answer those. And then if anybody else wants to snag some last minute emails in, feel free. It's familystandardspodcast@gmail.com. Stretchy boy. Halloween cat.
Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It feels like it's been a long time. We say that every time, but we've been slacking and life's been happening.
Hey,
so.
I don't think we've been slacking.
In different ways, I guess.
Yeah.
We've been slacking on the podcast.
Yeah.
But that's just life, man. This is a lot. Like, she was asking us, how do you manage everything? We don't fucking know. Sometimes we're flying by the seam of our pants, man. Yep. We're just trying our absolute best here.
Yeah. The other day, it fucking took us all day to edit.
One video.
Two.
Yeah, 2.
You've edited one, I edited one. It took us all day to do that, to make trailers, to make captions, and to post them on all of our platforms.
On the same day. We're usually not that bad, but
yeah,
it was just a lot.
We were just really behind. But it was like, we thought we would accomplish so much more than that, and like, nope.
And that's just it sometimes.
Yep. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Give yourself some grace. So, yeah. I want to get out of these fucking shorts because I got a goddamn wedgie so bad.
Anyways, guys, we're Family Standards. We're XBiz winners. I just want to plug this really quick. There's a podcast that I watch called Take Your Shoes Off by Rick Glassman. He's just a comedian. He has I don't know if it's real or not, but he has a Grammy sitting on his table. And every time he cracks a joke, like an acting joke, he's like, he just does this, just moves the award. This is all I want to do now. Be like, oh yeah, we made a good video the other day. We're so good at it. My cum shot in the other scene, it's award winning.
I kind of like it.
It's so dumb. Anyways, we're Family Standards.
Sex happens here. Peace out.